Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to you on Empowering Morning Conversations on this nice, fine Sunday morning. So it's a rainy morning here. So it's very pleasant. And I'm sitting here and enjoying, just as anybody else would, if we had this wonderful morning like this. So I've been thinking for a while, what should we do this morning? And then suddenly my eyes fell on this statement written on top, stop blaming and start living. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. We are going to talk about shifting from because to me cause. So that's something which makes us very weak. We make ourselves weak and we make ourselves powerless every time we use the word because. So let's digress a little bit. What is blaming? So when we say we are blaming, what's that? Yes, please, Neeta, go ahead.
Not taking responsibility. Putting the responsibility on somebody else for not fulfilling something.
Yeah. And how would you say it differently? Isn't it like blaming?
Yes, so when we refuse to take responsibility and we force the responsibility on the next person.
Yeah. If you say that I'm upset because of someone, that's blame, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So let's very quickly look at all the areas in your life where you have lots and lots of becauses. You'll be surprised how many becauses you have. So let's look at that for a moment. So always, as always, I say, if you're aware of what's going on in your mind, you can do something about it. Lots of this stuff we are not even aware of. We just take it for granted, Well, I have to be like this because I'm a married man. I have to be like this because I'm an employee. I have to be like this because I'm old. I have to be like this because I'm dependent. So there are certain becauses which you are conscious about, So which ones do you think are controlling your life more? The ones which you're conscious about or the ones you're unconscious about?
Unconscious.
Yeah, so why don't we look and find out what they are? I mean, what are the number of becauses we have? Today is only about becauses. And I would say that even if you recognize that, that is the first step in becoming me cause. Because you're able to say at that time, oh, I am thinking like this. I am believing like this. So that's the first step in shifting to a more powerful place. So let's very quickly look at our life and see where are the becauses in my life. I cannot do what I want. So let's start with this one. I cannot do what I want because, look at the because you have, and I'd like to hear some sharing on that. I cannot do what I want because it won't be the same for everyone, no? I cannot do what I want because what? First, write it down. If you have a paper and pencil with you. And the idea of asking you this is not to make you serious and significant and gambhir early in the morning. Okay, so what are you waiting for? I cannot do what I want because Are there so many becauses?
Because I don't have knowledge of something.
Really?
Just one because.
Yeah. So if somebody asks you, why don't you have knowledge? Why can't you have knowledge?
It will take time to gain the knowledge.
Because. Okay.
Because
Why will it take time to gain the knowledge?
Because it's too much knowledge.
Okay. So why do you have to go through too much knowledge?
Because that is what is required.
Yeah, so that's look at the number of the chain. Okay, so that's good. That's from Sri Konin Sahidi and Shakti. I cannot do what I want because
I'm not prioritizing what I want.
okay,
I'm not prioritizing how I can make it possible
okay, because
I'm so comfortable with what I have now. Just blaming something like that, sir. I don't know how to put it.
correct. It's enough to begin with.
Yes, sir.
Okay, somebody else. I cannot do what I want because yes, Vetrivel.
Because I don't have enough money.
I knew you'll say that. Okay, next person. Any other becauses? I cannot do what I want because
I have a fear.
I have fear. Okay, very good. Let's go. I was still talking to Vetri actually. So Vetri, any other because I cannot do what I want because first one you said because I don't have money.
And one more because I wasted a lot of time.
Okay. Okay. Any other because?
I am married. Enough for now, sir.
May not be. Sometimes, in our fun answers, the truth also comes out. Okay, somebody else now. Yeah, I cannot do what I want because
I might fail.
okay, very good. Any other because I cannot do what I want because first one was I might fail. Anything else?
It is painful.
I cannot do what I want because it is painful. Okay, very good. Next person. I cannot do what I want because
I see.
Hasina ji. After that, Prem.
Because I have no confidence.
Okay, because I have no confidence. And Prem ji, I cannot do what I want because
I am satisfied daily and join the EMC class.
No. Then the answer is because I am already because I don't want anything.
Okay.
मैं तो आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ कि why can't you get what you want? आपको जो चाहिए वो क्यों नहीं मिल सकता?
Okay.
तो आप तो कह रहे हो कि मुझे कुछ चाहिए ही नहीं है.
No, sir, everything is possible. You struggle.
But that's not the answer to the question, ना?
Okay.
आप तो कह रहे हो भाई सब कुछ है मेरे पास और सब कुछ संभव है. So ये प्रश्न ही नहीं लागू होता ना आप पे. I cannot get what I want because.
Okay.
मतलब you're saying कि मुझे चाहिए ही नहीं कुछ तो getting what you want का मतलब ही नहीं पैदा होता. So that's good enough. I cannot get what I want because somebody else. I cannot get what I want because everybody is still not spoken.
Hasina ji wants to say. Hasina ji.
You already said.
Sir, can I go ahead?
Yes, Shakti. Did you raise?
My limited belief.
Okay.
Then my own judgments about myself.
Okay. Because.
My self-doubt.
What's that? Self-doubt.
Self-doubt. Yes.
All right. Somebody else, just please raise your hand. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. I get an indication when you raise your hand. Because I'm not able to see everybody. Yes, Kuldeep ji. Go ahead.
Because I feel it is difficult for me.
Because I feel it's difficult for me. Okay. All right. Somebody else? I cannot get what I want because. Yes, Milanji.
My fear of failure.
Because of my fear of failure. What you're saying is because I might fail.
Yeah, indeed.
All right. So who's the next person? I'm not able to see the hand raised. Milanji has spoken. Ashokji.
Yeah. No confidence in myself.
Because I don't have confidence in my health. Health
and self, both.
and self both. Okay. And if I ask you, why do you not have confidence in your health and self? Because of?
Because of less commitment, it could be.
No. Why do I not have less? Why do I have less confidence in my self and my health? Because?
Age, I don't know. Yes. But,
yeah, because of my age.
Age is one, but I don't know why the confidence has come down. Age and health, yes.
So remind me, next time you come and take a bar session from me, I'll give more to one particular aging toaster, as it's called. Okay, good. Okay. Thank you very much for sharing that. Okay, now we got 3 people with raised hand. Let me see who are they. Vilas, and then Ruchi, and then Gautam, in that order. Vilas, please.
I just want to avoid the conflict. I don't want to be in the fighting mode, or I just want to avoid the conflict.
Okay, so I am not getting what I want because I want to avoid conflict. Interesting. तो रिश्ते भी छोड़ दो और लक्ष्य भी छोड़ दो. Very nice. रुचि जी.
Sir, I am my own limitation.
No, I cannot get what I want because
I'm my own limitation. I'm playing trick with myself, fear of unknown, not to be successful. And I want success, but I don't want to be successful.
Because
I don't want to be successful. I want success, but I'm not getting it because I don't want to be successful.
And I don't want to be successful because
it will make me powerful, independent. And then maybe I neglect my family.
Oh, so because if I become successful, I'll neglect my family.
Yes, maybe I will not need them anymore.
Okay, that's a very interesting. And now talk about a counter intention. This one takes the cake. Wow. Thank you very much for sharing that. Okay, Gautam Bhadra.
I want to come out of comfort zone.
I cannot get what I want because
I don't want to leave my comfort zone.
You don't want to leave your comfort zone because I don't want to leave my comfort zone because
fear of failure.
I have fear of failure because
I don't have that confidence.
I have lack of confidence because so it's a very interesting one. I cannot get what I want because I cannot come out of my comfort zone. You know? Why can't I come out from my comfort zone? Because it's uncomfortable. Why don't I want to fail? Because it is uncomfortable. You notice that?
Yes.
So, and what's the problem with discomfort? I do not want to experience uncomfortableness.
Yes, correct.
And what will happen if you experience it? Anubhavi karna hai na?
Yes.
So what will happen if you experience it? See, I don't want to be uncomfortable because I do not want to experience discomfort. Right?
Challenge also.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable, no? Challenge is uncomfortable, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what will happen if you experience it? That is the fear. I do not want to experience that.
Yes.
Now, that is your fire, you know. बोलते हैं ना अग्नि परीक्षा देना पड़ता है लाइफ में. So your agni is that discomfort which you do not want to face. तो अगर आप डिस्कम्फर्ट नहीं फेस करना चाहता था तो आप शादी करके सुहाग रात भी नहीं मनाता था. You get my meaning?
Yes.
So unless you are willing to experience the discomfort, you're not going to do anything. I mean, it's uncomfortable to step out of your door also. It's uncomfortable to walk in traffic also. It is uncomfortable to drive in traffic also.
Correct.
It is uncomfortable to talk to difficult people also. So think about that. All right. So that was the first thing which I asked you today about one set of becauses that we have. Am I right? We have got many types of becauses, isn't it? Let's ask you another question. And the question is, I cannot be happy because may not apply to everybody because some people are very happy or they are pretending to be happy. I cannot be happy because
I don't have enough money.
Then I'll have to ask you another question. Why don't you have enough money?
That question goes to veterans.
Correct. Why question? I will ask. Okay, please.
So, why am I not happy? Because I'm not happy because
I find reasons somewhere else to be happy, or I try to find someone else will give me happiness, or something else will give me happiness.
now say the sentence, no. I cannot be happy because
I am searching happiness somewhere else from something or from someone.
so I am unhappy now because
someone else is not giving me happiness.
okay, that's a nice one. Thank you very much. Shakti?
I'm not happy because I didn't accomplish what I desire.
And I did not accomplish what I desire because that you have already answered.
Yes.
Okay, Ventrivel. I'm not happy because
I'm not happy because certain things are not in my control.
Because certain things are not in my control. Interesting one, this one. I have to say something about it, if you don't mind.
Please.
You know, this is one big thing for a lot of people. You know, in a world where there is chaos, they want to be able to control everything. Because I'm not able to be in control. Do you really think that we can be in control of anything?
No.
Do you really think we have any control over any outcome?
That's what we are learning.
I know, but do you really think you can have control on any outcome?
Outcome, we don't have controls.
Yeah, you may be able to get a feeling that I'm increasing the probability of that with my actions. But we cannot have any control on any outcome, can we?
No.
Can I control another person to like me if they don't? Good. So let's ask other people also. I'm not happy because. Yes, Samina. So nice to hear from you, Samina ji.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Because I cannot accomplish my goals.
Because I cannot accomplish my goals. And
Yeah,
I
because
cannot accomplish my goals because.
I cannot accomplish my goals because I'm not focused.
And I'm not focused because.
I'm not focused because my attention wanders.
And my attention wanders because.
My attention wanders because I have too many things on my plate.
And I have too many things on my plate because.
I have too many things on my plate because I have a varied interest.
Interesting. Interesting. And I have varied interest because.
I have varied interest because I love life.
Oh, acha. And I love life because.
I love life because it gives me a chance to differentiate between the different interests I have.
Okay. And we started the conversation by asking you, I'm not happy because you said I cannot get what I want. I said, why you cannot get what you want? Because I do not have enough focus or something. You listen to this recording, okay? You might get some interesting insights. Thank you very much for sharing, Samina ji. That's so nice of you. All right. So what else? Where else do we have becauses? I'm stuck professionally because. I don't have many friends because. I don't have clarity of purpose because. Yes, Shakti.
I'm not having a good relationship because I'm not committed.
Okay, and
I'm
I'm not
committed to repair that relationship.
I am not committed because.
My ego.
What is ego? I don't know.
It's like why I want to go and talk to that person. I tried few times, but they are not responding. Then now why I want to go again and again to the same person.
And why do you not want to go again and again to the same person? Because.
Something is stopping me, sir.
Yeah, now look, you remember my very, very regular statement. Where is the judgment in it? What judgment are you avoiding? And what judgment are you making up about those people also?
Already I made a judgment like they won't listen. Yeah, they are not willing to repair that relationship.
It's all in your head, right?
Yes.
So even before you take the step, you're creating a counter intention.
Yes.
So the universe is giving you what you're asking for actually. You want to be right, no? So the universe is making you right. Okay, Shakti, you are right, They don't want to talk to you because that's what you believe. Beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing that one. Yes, Gautam ji.
Yes, I cannot be happy because due to my own decision.
All right. Because
My own decision. I've taken a decision, wrong decision.
not to be happy.
Yeah.
You made a decision not to be happy.
No, I cannot be happy due to my wrong decision, which I've
Oh.
taken wrong decision.
Okay, so you took one wrong decision in your life.
Yeah.
Why did you take a wrong decision? What, because?
Because assuming it's that will be the correct decision, but it's ultimately proof it is not a decision was not.
Okay, how many years ago did you make that wrong decision? I hope you're not talking about your decision to get married.
No, I'm talking about the decision to invest somewhere, some property.
Okay, so you lost money in that.
Not lost money, it is stuck up there. There's no appreciation, and there is a creating hassles.
So it's like saying, if I ask somebody, why are you not walking? He says, I'm not walking because, you know, once I'd fallen down, I'd made a wrong decision. So now I'm not going to walk. Something like that only, no?
Yes.
But by the way, let me tell you, you're not the only one. In this world, there are a lot of people, because they made one mistake and they don't want to make a mistake, they stop doing things in life. कि दोबारा गलती ना हो जाए.
Absolutely.
Right? And if you're always fearful that you might make a mistake, what do you think will happen?
I'm not going to take a next chance or next.
Yeah, but do you notice you already failed?
Yeah.
Because if you cannot even do an action which you want to do, then you already failed. No? What is failure, by the way? There's a question for everybody. What is the definition of failure? नाकामयाबी की क्या परिभाषा होती है? What is failure?
Not achieving the goal.
Whatever your goal may be, correct? Whatever your goal is, if you don't achieve it, you already failed, right? So if somebody is asking you, why are you not taking the action? You'll say, because I might fail. But if you don't take the action, have you not failed already?
Yes.
And if you fail already, what are you going to call yourself?
Failure.
Exactly. And then when I ask you, why are you not doing anything? You will say, because I'm a failure. And who's calling you a failure? You're only calling yourself failure, right? You know, all this discussion about failures and why you are not doing what you want and all your becauses. I get angry because
Upset me.
I get angry because this is not only for Gautam, others can also answer. I get angry because
someone is misbehaving with me.
Okay, is it a miss or a Mrs.? Okay, Neeti. I get angry because
I get angry because I am not able to handle a situation as I would like to.
As I would like to. So when things are not going my way, I get upset and angry.
When the outcome is not as justified.
Yeah, when the desired outcome doesn't come out. And now, next question for everybody. I give up things because
क्या फायदा, कुछ होगा ही नहीं.
So I'm resigned, saying there's no use.
Yeah.
The hopelessness feeling comes. Okay, let's look some more. I give up because
I have already done enough. Now is enough.
Okay, what else? Somebody else also can say, I give up because yes, Shakti. What about other people? They become all silent. Huh? Is it too serious a topic for you? Yeah, Shakti, go ahead.
I give up things because I'm not going to accomplish the limited time. It's going to take longer time. I don't want to commit that.
I give up because I'll give you the classic one. Right? You ask somebody, why you don't want? Because I don't want to. So now my question is, you don't want to because many times we say, no, I don't want to. Yeah, go ahead, Shakti.
It's not going to add value to my life.
Oh, why do you think it's not going to add value to your life?
Already I'm judging what's the outcome, what benefit I'm going to get out of this.
Yep. So how many opportunities we might be losing like this, no?
Plenty.
See, so this is a question for everybody. I want you to really start thinking that how much are we losing in life because we are willing to accept our because we are treating our becauses as real, कि ये सच है. अगर आप अपने कारणों को सच मान लोगे तो क्या नुकसान होएगा लाइफ में? If you accept your becauses to be the truth, how much are we losing in life? How many dreams, how many hopes, कितने सपने, कितने अरमा लाया हूं मैं, देखो ना. And is it surprising that we give up on our hopes and dreams and desires in life? Because we are making ourselves victims by saying because. So if you look at the statement which is written on top of my head here, stop blaming. Every time you use the word because, it is blaming only, no? So from the because mode, how about getting into the me cause mode? Immediately you can start looking at, all right, this is fine. How to make it possible? In every because that you have said to me this morning, what if you said me cause, that I do not accept this reason, I do not accept this because, मैं इस कारण को नहीं मानता हूं. So what will you start to do? See, we need to shift out of this mind game called because, and get into an action. So for example, Gautam Bhai said that because I am uncomfortable. So what should he do? Get into action and be uncomfortable and see what happens with it. You will be uncomfortable, but you won't die, right? You may be afraid. You can experience that fear. What's the problem with that? Many people shy away from other people's anger, you know. So why did you give up? Because they got angry with me. Okay, so they got angry, then what? If somebody got angry, you can experience that anger, cannot you? उसको तो फ्रिज में रखो, कल वाला भी है ना, उसको भी मिला लो इसमें. Okay, now comes the me cause part of it. Till now, if I'm assigning the cause, or if I'm blaming somebody or something or whatever from stopping me, I'm saying now I am in charge and I have to do whatever is required so I can get what I want. मुझे ही करना पड़ेगा. Now, somebody said to me, if I do what I want, my family is getting upset with me. So if you are a B cause, then you will stop. If you are a me cause, what will you do? If your family is getting upset with you because you want to do something and you want to do it and you want them not to be upset with you also, then what will you do? What will you say? That's where communication comes in. Yes, Neeti ji.
So, work towards enrolling the family towards my dream, my goal.
Yeah, enrolling them towards your dream and your goal, right?
Yes.
And what if you can't enroll?
Then find out how to enroll. See, the point is many times we try and initiate the process of convincing them. And they don't get convinced because you're not trying to enroll them. See, tell me guys, what's the difference between convincing and enrolling? Convincing, आप अपने फायदे के लिए कर रहे हो. You're doing it for your benefit. And when you're enrolling someone, they can also see the benefit in it.
But if they don't want to see?
That's your point of view. Why would they not want to see if something benefits them? See, there is some perception you might have created which is blocking them from even listening to you. ये भी होता है ना? Over a course of time, historically, we have created a perception in their mind that this fellow is a self-centered fellow. He only talks about himself. So there's no point in listening to him. Then they'll not listen to you. See, if you want to enroll people, then you'll have to first maybe change their perceptions. You may have to start taking interest in their life also. You may have to start taking interest in their needs and desires also. Otherwise, you cannot enroll them. I mean, we all get stopped, in that particular area. And I have a funny feeling that because we are not in allowance of them, and they are also reciprocating it by not being allowance of you. See, if I have to enroll, enrolling is not a forceful act like convincing is. You understand? Convincing is more pushy. Enrolling is pulling. All right. So first Neeti, then Shakti. Go ahead, Neeti.
So, talking about enrolling, what I have in my experience I've come across is when I work with the person about 70% and leave the rest 30% to the energies, the enrollment happens rather than driving it to a full 100%. It may happen in a slightly different manner, but the outcome is the desired outcome, which brings me back to what I've been wanting to acknowledge in front of you. You had long back told in one of the EMC sessions that energy would help us talk to people in a way that they respond to us the way they want. And I did not understand that. Now, with the experiences in enrolling and working with the energy, believing in the energy and leaving it to energy also, I can understand when I am trying to convince or when I'm trying to enroll for an outcome, it doesn't happen. When I am trying to enroll for what I am feeling and what I desire or what I am trying to work towards, I achieve 100%. So it's not the outcome, but it is the concept behind it that brings more success to me.
Great. Thank you very much for sharing it. Yes, Shakti.
When I'm in me-cause mode, I won't give up. I will have a commitment. And then also I will look into that, how I can make it possible and what else is possible.
Yeah, that's the key word here. The key sentence is, if when I become me cause, I will keep on looking to find out how to make it possible.
Yes.
Interesting. Very good. Thank you very much for sharing it. So now before we come to the close of the session, yes, Kunan.
Yeah, other thought coming to my mind, extension of thoughts of Niti ji, is when we want someone else to take action or behave as we desire, if we are energetically very attached to that and create the feeling that why it is not happening, instead of that, I use your tool of that interesting point of view that I have this point of view. So when I'm aware of this, my point of view, because of something is not happening or someone is not taking action, then I feel lighter. So interesting point of view that I have this point of view, and then I leave it to you. So energetically, the results happen. So if we are attached to something, our desire and feeling of yet why is not happening, then it might not happen, or it will not happen. So we have to let it go, let it loose, and tell ourselves that you have interesting point of view, that you have interesting point of view.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting that you asked the question earlier, even though you know the answer already. Is that the indirect way of saying that I know the answer? Let me say it.
That's your judgment.
I'm asking you a question. Where's the judgment in it?
No, just thought came into my mind so right now.
Okay, fine. Yes, Vetri.
Sir, I'm just getting a different perception. When I closely look into this relationship, certain relationship where I want to enroll, of course, a lot of because comes, but one thing I'm getting is I'm just always going with my template and what and all I do, and I'm just putting in everybody. Like this guy is not doing me, so he's lesser player than me. This guy is not something to do with my kind of a stuff. Because one small example, if you allow me, take my wife. I expect she to do so many things, but she's not doing. Then I say, I'm doing this many things and you're not doing. I'm not telling it, but the mind comes suddenly. I can't enroll them because they are not this kind of a guys. Something like that. Something to do with my template, something I'm getting.
So listen, very good. Thank you so much for that. Now, let me tell you something I've been wanting to say for some time now. A lot of people say that I cannot do what I want because my family is not supporting me. Okay. And then I ask you, okay, why don't you enroll them? First of all, let's answer one fundamental question. If you want to do what you want, you can do it with or without their concurrence. Even if they don't agree and even if they don't allow, you can do it. No?
Yes.
They can't stop you, right? But you have a desire that they should support you in it, that they should agree to it. Why? Because they are important for you.
Another because I am doing it for them.
Why? Because they are important for you, no?
Yes.
They are important part of your life.
True.
That is why you want them with you. And if you keep that in your mind and maybe tell them also, okay, hello, I can do this whether you agree or you don't. But I'm asking you because you're a very important part of my life and I want you along with me in this journey. That is the reason. So Kunan said they are not wanting to listen. If you tell them like this, will they listen? I'm asking you, my dear, because you are very important for me in my life and I would like to do things with you, with me. Mere saath raho. I want you with me. So I'm asking you. Otherwise, I can go and do it on my own anyway. But it's important that you are my family or you're my friend or whatever. Because you are important for me, I'm asking you to join me or to agree with me or whatever. And I'm not forcing you to agree with me, but at least listen to what my point is. If you don't see in the benefit of what I'm trying to do, please tell me. I'm willing to listen to you. I want to see things from your perspective also. In enrollment, one important thing is, if you remember what I keep saying about communication, the willingness to accept another person's point of view without changing it. Now, if you are not standing in the willingness to do that, others are not going to listen to you only. So one of the reasons I'm asking you, my dear, is you are important for me. I'm asking you because your point of view is important for me. I am making a decision from my point of view. I want to have a second point of view. You don't have to agree with me, but at least listen to all the pluses which I have identified. I'm trying to make a choice because I see these benefits in it. You know, if one of these days I'm going to do a session on Edward de Bono's 6 thinking hats method, but that I cannot do in EMC. We will do it in Good to Great because it's a long session. So it's a brainstorming technique where you get different points of view of different type of people who think quite differently from you. And why should you do that? To enrich the process. So that was a bit of an aside, sidebar conversation. So before we leave for the day, first of all, I think we need to recover our happiness. Everybody's become very sober and serious. All right, so let's do the mood change exercise. Send you out into the world with the rocket under your whatever. All right, so when I say 1, 2, 3, we will all laugh 100% without making a sound. So 1, 2, 3, go.
I'm trying Sukhdeep Sasmite.
The sir got frozen. Haste, haste.
Frozen in happiness.
Yeah. So let's, I think it's about to close. So, Major Naras, I'm laughing sitting in the barber's chair. Oops, be careful. Barber might cut something else.
Okay.
Petri, you are the host.
Sir's laptop has crashed.
Great. That was amazing energy. We rise with that clarity. Let's go back to the world. Enroll all the closest people whom we want to enroll in our life and do what we want to do. Achieve what we want to achieve. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Okay, so here I am. Sorry about that. My computer battery got drained completely. I never realized it also. So it crashed.
Why?
Material for what you were saying. Now, before we close the session just now, I invite Kuldeep ji to share his share, and then we will invite our share to share his share. That is Kunain Saab. So turn by turn. पहले एक शेयर फिर दूसरा दोनों शेयर.
सर एक शेर पेश है अभी आपकी इस एक्सरसाइज के ऊपर कि मुस्कुराकर जीना जिंदगी है और मुस्कुराकर गम भुलाना भी जिंदगी.
वाह 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 वाह।
मुस्कुराकर जीना जिंदगी है, मुस्कुराकर गम भुलाना जिंदगी है, और जीत कर हंसे तो क्या हंसे, जीत कर हंसे तो क्या हंसे, सब कुछ हार कर मुस्कुराना जिंदगी।
Wow, 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 wow. Even if you've lost everything and you're smiling, that's the real victory. Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Kunain bhai, let's hear you.
एक गहरा शेर बोल दिया जनाब। इश्क से सफर इश्क से करना सीखो, मंजिल तो कुछ पल की मेहमान है।
क्या बात।
तो अर्ज किया है जनाब के पुराना शेर है कि मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके हौसलों में जान होती है। मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके हौसलों में जान होती है। कुलदीप सर के पंख से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों में उड़ान होती है।
Wow, 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 wow.
पंख से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों में उड़ान होती है।
Fantastic. What a way to start the day. Great. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Vetri, anyone, anything you want to contribute to this Shairi business?
Next time, sir, this time I want to listen to the Kuldeep Ji's and Kunain Ji translation. Kuldeep Ji, I got it. Kunain translation. If possible.
Why don't you say, sir, today I'm not prepared with my Shairi.
Kunjum, kunjum.
All right, great. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. And remember something, if you can, spend some time noticing your becauses. You might open up some great stuff for yourself. So great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Stay safe and stay blessed.